Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and hopefully you have already subscribed to this channel and you're learning about marriage, and now you have this question that came up: why does my wife's past bother me so much? And you're asking, and if you just got curious about that because it came up, I'd like to remind you that you could send in your questions, or you could leave them in the comment box and I'll try to respond in a video. A lot of people do that. You could also go to our website and go to Ask a Counselor, and we try to make it as interesting as we can for as many different people as we can, meaning we touch on a lot of subjects, but all of them are geared towards, all my answers are geared towards you changing yourself. That's right, because your marriage is dependent upon you. Whether you're happy or not is up to you. Whether you're feeling the love or not is up to you. Now, this question's a good question. Why does my wife's past bother me so much? It's a good question because it shows really, and follow me on this, it shows how the mind doesn't want you to feel love. I mean, your whole marriage should be based on, you got married for love, right? You got married to be happy, right? To be happier every single day of your life. What are you doing to achieve that? To achieve that end which is a continual, ever increasing happiness, ever expanding love. What are you doing? And so you're probably not doing anything, and it's not your fault. You see, we never learned any of these things. It's no one's fault. But we never learned, and instead what happens is we get married as if we're going on a ride at a theme park. We don't have a plan of action. And there are things that you do need to do every single day, every single hour. You have to cultivate that love. You have to cultivate the happiness. You have to live your marriage in the sphere of love, not in the sphere of the mundane junk that happens day in and day out. That's not what marriage is all about. And so if your wife's past is bothering you, consider that a can that's going into a particular slot. You can pull it out and just put in another one. Because the mind, it's a very interesting thing, but we go into marriage at a very deep level. The mind does not want you to be living in real joy. It doesn't mind if you're happy, but real joy is of the soul. You are a soul. You have a body and you have a mind. But the mind doesn't get love. The mind doesn't get joy. The mind doesn't get wisdom. The mind is this computer. But it's an intelligent computer, and it doesn't want to be disrupted with these lofty concepts. And so it blocks you, the soul, from experiencing love, experiencing joy. And this is one of the many ways it does. So when we teach people about marriage, which is a big part of the Course for Men, the Course for Women, the books that we have, we teach about how the mind works. You have to learn how to master your mind, or you cannot possibly experience love. It's impossible. Because the mind is material. Love is transcendental. It's spiritual. It's metaphysical. And the mind can't wrap its arms around it, so it tells you, be bothered by her past. Be bothered by the weight she has gained. Be bothered by the distraction of other women that you see. Be bothered by all these other things. Let's take your mind off of the love, off of the very reason you got married. So you have the power, because you have free will, that when these thoughts pop up, to just brush them aside. And then reverse your thinking and put it on ideas that will cultivate the love and appreciation you have for your wife. You have that power. But no one taught us how to use that. So that's how you deal with it. Okay, like the video, Leave a comment if you wish. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And by the way, if you've been following us and you want to be a TMF counselor, we're going to have a course online soon, and we're going to be pre-selling it soon. So let us know if you want to be notified when that happens. And God bless you, and thank you. Take care.